Hello, everybody. What's up? What's going on? And welcome to the 44th episode of Raptors in One. The off season. Oh my goodness! All the free agent signings, the off season moves that have been happening, the opting in. Man, let's just get right into it. First off, let's knock off all the big names that have already signed their max and supermax contracts. Namely, we got Jokic. Nikola Jokic of the Denver Nuggets, Joker himself. Of course, he has inked in a supermax contract with Denver, so we knew that was happening. It was only a matter of time. But as a Raptors fan, you dare to dream, right? But can you imagine if he was on the Raptors? Then we got Karl-Anthony Towns of the Minnesota Timberwolves, Mr. Cat himself. He is inked in a max or a supermax contract as well, and he's staying put. And then we got Ja Morant. Now he's inked in a max rookie contract extension with the Memphis Grizzlies. Again, no brainer. Saw that one coming. We knew that was going to happen. Good for them. Bradley Beal. Now, with Bradley Beal, I kind of suspected that he might have moved, but I was kind of, let's say, 60-40 on him not moving. And of course, he didn't move. Yes, he opted out of his $36 or $37 million contract on his last year, but then he signed in, and now he's back with the Wizards, and he's staying there for I think 40 some. It's working out to 40 some million a year. There we go. Bradley Beal's getting paid, and of course, I think he's deservedly earning that 40 some million. As opposed to certain people in the league right now, not going to name any names, who are in the LA Lakers, who recently opted into one of their lucrative contracts, their $46.7 million. I'm not going to name any names. And yes, you can see him, but as much as I respect his game, I don't think he's worth that much. But hey, that's just my opinion. If you guys think so, again, go ahead, hit that comment section. And of course, if you like the content, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and the subscribe button. I've got all this other content as well for you to check it out. So, coming back to the off-season moves here. What does it mean for the Raptors? What have the Raptors done? Well, right away, the Raptors didn't waste any time and signed up Chris Boucher and Thad Young. And so we have locked these two guys up, so that's kind of giving our bench a little bit of boost. However, I gotta say this. There was this one move I did not see coming, that I did not anticipate the Raptors pulling the trigger on. And I gotta say, it's a very, very pleasant surprise. I love this move. It was very under the radar. Definitely for me. I'm pretty sure for quite a few folks around the league as well. But the Raptors went ahead and signed Otto Porter Jr. from the champions, the Golden State Warriors. They signed him up over a 2-year contract. Of course, the final year being a player option, but my gosh, what does this mean for the Raptors? Well, let me tell you. Otto Porter Jr., for ladies and gents, if you have not been tracking this individual, he is a 3-and-D person. So right away, he's going to be taking care of our bench. As well, he could very well help out the starting lineup as well. And with Nick Nurse, the way he plays mad scientist when it comes to the lineups, we could very well see him in a few starting lineups as well. And of course, depending on player injuries, personnel movement, and what have you. But this was definitely, in my books, an A signing. I would give it a grade A, for sure. For all the people who don't remember Otto Porter Jr. from back in his Washington Wizards days, when we, the Raptors, have had to face them in the playoffs, this guy was one of the wrinkles on our foreheads. And man, he would always burn us with those clutch three-pointers, with those annoying defensive plays that obviously work out for his squad. And so he's a good, solid 3-and-D guy, Of course, he's been in the league long enough and he's a proven veteran. Now, fans, subscribers, ladies and gents, by the time I've edited this video and posted it up on YouTube, I wouldn't be surprised if more changes happen in the league. Because these changes are happening like that. I mean, just before I decided to record this video, I got the news that the Utah Jazz finally got rid of Rudy Gobert. They've traded him off to Minnesota Timberwolves? Minnesota Timberwolves? Let me say that again. Minnesota Timberwolves? Wait a minute. If you guys rewind this video all the way to the beginning, when I had mentioned those big cats who had already signed their max contract extensions, pun intended, of course, Karl-Anthony Towns was one of them. So, why did Minnesota Timberwolves sign another center for a big contract? And they gave up quite a few pieces for Mr. Rudy Gobert's services, including a lot of draft picks. Oh my goodness, I don't know what they were thinking. I gotta say, I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking, but hey, all the props to Danny Ainge. He's taken over Utah and he is doing it right. He's got a lot of draft picks now in his pockets, and he's got some decent pieces back from Minnesota as well. Of course, they even got Pat Beverly. Moving on, yeah, I did not see that coming. Okay, I had a feeling, like I know Rudy Gobert wanted to go perhaps to some place where he would be one of, if not the focal point of the offense and defense, or basically be the franchise player. How is he going to share the spotlight with the likes of Karl-Anthony Towns, D'Angelo Russell? I mean, how? Blows my mind. But hey, you know, stranger things have happened. Maybe we got to give him, maybe we got to see how this turns out. I got to say though, damn, man, it doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. You have two centers. I mean, yes, the paint is definitely well guarded now. And Karl-Anthony Towns, I mean, he likes to leak out to the three-point territory quite a bit. So, you know, and Rudy Gobert likes to be in the paint anyway. But still, you gave up quite a few key pieces as well. Some good bench players as well. Now you're lacking depth. What were you thinking, Minnesota? I don't know. I've yet to see. Maybe there's some moves that they might use Rudy Gobert as a kind of bargaining chip for. I don't know. I really can't tell. This was a very odd move to me in my books, ladies and gents. But hey, more crazy stuff, more crazy things are gonna happen, and of course, I'm gonna try and make sure, cover it, and bring it to you, of course, with my opinions on those moves. Again, just as a reminder, a friendly reminder, of course, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you like the content, and of course, subscribe if you like it. There's more content for you, for your viewing pleasure. And of course, don't forget to hit the comment section. Now, I was going to talk about a potential Woj bomb, if you may, surrounding Kevin Durant, of course, and how the Raptors may be linked to it, but I'm going to do that in my next video. So stay tuned for that. Until then, I'm out.